Come on, Raft. Load up. There we go. Okay, I think everything is working. I hope everything is working. Dismiss this stupid owl. Okay. So, good morning. Thank you for joining me. I realize it's not morning, regardless of when you're watching this, if you're live or on YouTube. But, good morning anyway. I have tried something new today, which is to encode with my GPU instead of my CPU. I'm not sure how that'll affect things or if I got the settings right. So if things look a little wonky on the replay, please do let me know. And I will apologize in advance if they are. Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully. Not 100% sure on that. It should be possible to watch in 1080 now as well. Hopefully, again. I upped the bitrate to 6000. Or at least it's trying to encode at 6000, which should be 1080p. And it's definitely working a lot more stably than trying to get my CPU to do it. So, let's hope. That's all I can really say. Hi, Grim. Welcome back. Thank you for joining. Just give me a couple minutes. I'm about to do that pre-stream ad break. But let me know if everything's looking good too, please. I just went over how I was encoding with my GPU today, and I'm hoping that's running better. Specifically, if you can get 1080 on the video, that'd be great to know. Thank you very much. Okay, ad's gonna start. And there we go. Okay, so welcome back again. Thank you for joining. If you're hearing this message, chances are you're watching either on YouTube or on Twitch as a video on demand, and if so, I appreciate you. It's nice having you here. If you're on YouTube, I would very much appreciate a subscription because that subscribe button helps out a bunch. And if you're watching on Twitch, I'd love to get a follow because I do this for fun, and having more people to come hang out with and chat with me is a wonderful thing. Your presence would be greatly appreciated. If you're feeling like you're having trouble finding me online, then by all means, please do hit the Discord link in either Twitch or YouTube bios. As long as you're already signed into Discord, that should take you directly to the Discord page where you can join up. And we have an excellent little community going with a bunch of cool people, meme pages, unbridled access to me at basically any moment of the day. And on top of that, you have more control over the stream. So if there's games on my list that you'd like to see me play or prioritize, you can let me know about that. You can have a say on what the next game that we get with our subs and bits is, because that's what I use the money for. On top of that, you can also see how far away we are from doing my next scary game. The first goal is based on an average viewership of 5 for the month, and we are coming up on that a lot sooner than I'd like. But if you want to see me be terrified out of my wits, that is an excellent way to do it. Let's see. Anything else? You know, I actually got through that a lot faster than I thought I would. Which is unusual. I keep saying that I need to have ads for, or I need to have a script for this, and that's probably a good idea, because even when I'm thinking I'm going long, I've just covered everything I needed to say. Grim is saying about 15 seconds left on the ads, so I'll hope that's true. It's saying 30 seconds on my panel, so I'll just kind of wait that out. But again, I hope you enjoy the episode, and thank you for joining. Ooh, I like this song. I don't hear this one often. Oh, excuse me. And I do believe 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you very much for joining. How you doing today, Grim? Appreciate you being here. Anything fun and exciting going on in your world today? For my part, there's nothing particularly exciting I've done, aside from hopefully getting the encoding working better. Nice. Chilling is good, and especially in the fall, I think chilling is an excellent way to spend it. Hooray. I was actually just thinking about how the light has changed this morning as it comes into my room. It's one of those times where I'm very aware that fall is here, and although it's cold outside, or getting colder, it does make me want to go out and spend more time out there. It's just one of those things where I feel like I should be living in a perpetual autumn climate. I want to go outside and run through the leaves. As silly as that is. That's fair. That's fair. I can understand how the lower sun might do that to you. When I'm outside, it's very bearable because we get this nice cool breeze rather than the super hot one of summer. So no matter what temperature it is, and it could be like 24 degrees Celsius or more, just the fact that it is... Get out of here. Yes. Leaves changing colors is beautiful. And on top of leaves changing colors being beautiful, when they fall to the ground, I have some exceptionally good memories of just running around as a kid, going through the leaves or jumping into those piles. Although as time has gone on, the thing I think of more now is the boss battle meme. I don't know if you've ever seen that one, but it's where the guy is like using his leaf blower on his lawn, and as he's going through to blow leaves towards the giant pile, out pop these two twins, these little tiny kids, and they just scare the crap out of the poor guy because they've been hiding in the leaf pile. Oh, I love that one. It gives me the giggles every time. No problem. I shall be here when you're back. Get out of here. I don't want to die. Oh, that helps. I guess you can't get into the elevator. Oh, if I find it later, I'll put it in your Discord meme channel, because I find it hilarious. Give me. They even did the boss music. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate the farts. Oh, SXbox bot didn't work. I might have failed it. Okay. But thank you for joining, Connor. Appreciate you being here. How you doing? Yes, I do. And unfortunately, especially with a bot like this, where I need to go live for it to actually trigger, it's a little harder to troubleshoot. Whoa, French toast sounds amazing and color me jealous as a result. I'm doing alright. I didn't have such a great night sleeping again. The coughing fit was acting up something fierce, which is never fun for me, but I'm doing what I can to get by. Season changes will do that, unfortunately. But I woke up, I decided to, for whatever reason, I decided to try and get this encoder thingy working. So hopefully that's doing all right. Is it working good for you guys still? No stuttering or weird things going on? No excessive delay or problems? Good, good. Are you able to select 1080p for the resolution options too, or is it still stuck on 720? Because that is another thing I was questioning. Because from what I hear, the encoding for 1080 is... Oh, nice! Okay, good, good. From what I hear, the thing that was stopping me from encoding was the bit rate. And the bit rate should have been... Ooh, food, nice. 6,000 in order to get it to get to 1080. When I tried that with my CPU encoding, though, I'd end up with like 5400 max. It just wasn't powerful enough to encode and play games at the same time. So I'm really happy it's working now. It did seem to make loading in the game take a little longer, but I think that's pretty reasonable. I'm not going to be too upset about that, to be honest. There should be a way in, shouldn't there? I thought there was supposed to be a way in over here. There's junk down there. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Or maybe over here? Here we go. Okay. I want the planks. I knew there was a way up here somehow. So do you guys have any plans for today? I know Grim is chilling, she says. Doing some reading and stuff, if I recall correctly. Any plans for you, Conop, or are you still just starting to get back into the work grind still? I don't know if you work on the weekends. Yeah, I figured. I'm sorry if typing to me is distracting you too much. I know you took quite a bit of time off for the significant other being over there. Hopefully you're not too far behind as a result. Oh, okay, good. Good, good. Yeah, I can imagine. I absolutely can imagine. I think, Whoa, hey, what are you doing here, you jerk? I think quite reasonably if I ever needed to... Yeah, that's fair. I think if it ever came to it and I needed to take like long vacations, or if I went somewhere on a vacation, I would want to make sure that I had like 2 or 3 extra days home afterwards, just to try and get back into the groove. As funny as it is, it always feels like you need a vacation after the vacation. I haven't been on many long aways, I guess you could say. But when I was younger, I went to Portugal twice with my parents for 5 weeks each. We weren't particularly rich, but my grandparents still had a house there. So we could go stay there, and it saved on a lot of the expenses. And 5 weeks was a lot for a vacation. Like, by the time it was up, I was so ready to be home. And then you get home, and it's like you're finally comfortable again for the first time in forever. Takes you a bit to get back into the groove, or at least it took me a bit to get back into the groove. How many of these tokens do I have? Leftovers. I'll eat that. It's not great, but I'll eat it. Hooray, door open.
Evasive behavior detected. advise you to take
Go away. Stop it. There we go. I think you probably heard this yesterday, Connor, but these little butler bots aren't supposed to be dangerous. They're supposed to be super helpful, but there's a lore you can find in here where somebody thought it would be funny to strap tasers to them. So now they come up to help and you have to beat them down because they're going to shock you to death. And I think that's hilarious, but it's also kind of sad. They're just coming to do their job and be helpful, and you're like, no, arrow to the face. I think I've been in this building, yes. I need to find my way back down below deck. Hey, get away. Because there should be a way into that elevator now. I just need to get to it. Here we go. There is a singular problem that I find with a lot of games, and especially open world story games like this, where the lack of landmarks makes navigating exceptionally difficult. And I mean, there's not much you can expect from a game that's entirely about just floating on the ocean. But there are quite a few where you're looking around and you just can't navigate because either the minimap isn't very good, or as you're trying to navigate around, there's no landmarks on top of the minimap. And it becomes a real frustration. Was I supposed to turn that off too? I repaired that. Thankfully, this is a very finite area, so even without it, it's not the worst. But it's still not great. It's not easy to get there. Here we go. Let's see here. There should be another... How much duct tape do I have? There we go. Good question. I will play it, but I'm just kind of putting a delay on it. Mainly because everyone else wanted to wait until they had gotten to play through before watching. So I do have Hollow Knight. I can play that right away. And Silksong is mercifully cheap, so I would pick that one up after I finished Hollow Knight. But there's no reason to try and force myself to play it now if everybody else wants to experience it for themselves first, right? So it will happen, but I'm still going to give it a little bit more time because I know not everyone is here by themselves for as much of the day as I am. Meaning they don't have as many hours to dedicate to completion. So I think once I'm done with blueprints, I might look into that. But I also wanted to do... It's this way. But I also wanted to do the Stanley Parable on stream as well. So I will probably end up doing that first. And then I'll start into Hollow Knight. And then maybe Silksong after that. Because that'll give me a good amount of time. I'm not even sure... Did the water finally stop getting electrocuted? It did! Hooray! I'm not even sure how long blueprints will take me, let alone Hollow Knight, which I haven't put any effort at all into. So we're gonna see. It's probably going to be quite a while before I get there. Banana seeds, that's what I needed. What can I dump? I'll eat this. This is what I'll do. Oh, nice! I remember seeing... Yeah, that must be fun. You know what I think would be really cool for a rave is having just as a thought, if you had the boss battle set up on a projector as well, like a dual output, and then the boss fights that people were playing became the background to the actual rave itself, rather than having the lights going on. If you had somebody like playing as a boss rush, and you could switch off every time you died, so it would be a different experience as people are grooving. Nice. Okay, that's cool. I like that. That is a clever idea I enjoy. Is that rats? What is that? I don't know, but I need to get back to my ship. Do I have anything that'll give me a little bit of water? Not that I can see, and of course I ran out. So I have to very slowly make my way back to the raft. And hope I don't die in the process. I kind of feel like that projector idea would also be good if instead of having it sharp, you just had like, you know, they have those 3D star projectors where it just puts the like star field in the background. I feel if you could hook up gameplay to one of those instead, and then everything was just blurry and out of focus, so rather than having sharp images, it would just be like flashing lights of random colors dashing across the sky. That'd be cool too. I think it's that way probably. One of the other things that I thought was pretty interesting was, I don't know if you've seen it, but there was, or there is, a new thing called immersive reality. I think that's what it's called. And I've seen videos of it online where they have the Matrix playing, for example, and rather than having just the screen in front of you, they've expanded the world to be a giant 3D sphere, kind of like the LA sphere or the California projector sphere thing on the inside. So, for example, the guns show up when he's loading in the weaponry, and he says, "I need guns, lots of guns." And it doesn't just stop on the screen, they all rush past you on the sides of the walls and things as well. And that looks tremendously entertaining. I would love to go do that one day. Oh, very much so. They also had another one where they expanded the bullet time effect on the roof where he's getting shot at. They expanded that so that the whole world rotates around you rather than just the screen, which was really cool looking. And that's just from the video that I saw on YouTube. It must be such an experience. Or there's the scene where the helicopter crashes into the building and you see the glass warping. That's another one where they incorporated that so the whole world warps as you see the building smashing around you. Oh, it looks cool. I have no idea where or how expensive it would be to experience this, but it seems like it would be so much fun. Gonna grab that because I gotta double up on these. Get that in there. Oops, all of it. Good. I gotta grill up some food because I'm also starving to death, which isn't good. We're almost at the point of finishing with the Snowglobe. I just need to make sure I don't die while we're exploring it. That would be most unfortunate. I'm gonna put the banana seeds up here for now. We'll get back to those later. You two can go in there. Oh, I need to find a vending machine too, because I can get a backpack here. That'll be huge. Leather I don't need really. I'm gonna move the ore. There we go. It's really nice when the music kicks in, but much like Minecraft, I find it frustrating that it doesn't just constantly play music of some sort. I like background ambiance, it's nice. I'll hold on to that for now, I guess. I don't really have anything I need to do with it. I'll throw this in here. Good. How are my batteries doing? Fully charged. Excellent. Oh, let's dump that first. Distill, take that. I'm gonna grab a little bit more food. Good. Okay. I think we're good enough to go finish this up now. Although I want to get strawberries too, but I'll grab them on the way back. They're not a huge, important thing right now. Excuse me. I'm actually super disappointed lately. I had been doing pretty well with this cough. It had been feeling like I was getting a little better. And then it was smashed. That feeling went away in an instant. I've been coughing like crazy. Last night I could barely get to sleep, and the night before I think I didn't get to sleep until 3 or 4 in the morning again as a result. Oh, so disappointing. Okay. We're gonna grab this, which is the backpack. Hooray! More inventory space. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. And how many coins do I have left? I should have a couple tokens. 3, not enough. Okay. No big deal. Can get houseplants. Can get pictures. And what are these? Oh, meals! I forgot I could get full meals here too. Awesome. Okay, anyway. We're going to ignore that for now. I forgot about that in my excitement, but that is an excellent thing. Because these tokens are super easy to find. They're just kind of strewn around. And then you get all kinds of good stuff as a result. That is not... This is where I need to go. Never mind. I'm getting myself all turned around. Initially, I have to go through this lower area to access the elevator, and then I can just go through from the surface level. So I'm going to pick up some more bananas and some strawberries while I'm here. Because they make for excellent smoothies. And I'm not even joking about that. There's actually a smoothie making machine specifically. And strawberry and banana smoothies, very helpful. I'll probably make little grow beds on the 3rd floor of my raft. Which is less a raft and more a ship once I get there. Elevator. Loading bay should also be towards my ship, I think. I can just open this door. Yeah, there we go. Shortcut. Okay, now there should be some extra plans for technology down here, which I want to pick up before I go upstairs. Because if I recall correctly, it should be like a rain collector or a water tub, something like that. And it is a very helpful piece of technology. Plantation. Here it is. Electric purifier, that's what I was looking for. And I believe there should be a water tank somewhere in here too to hold all that water. I'm just not sure where exactly. It might be up on the upper floors. It's super easy to miss that blueprint, but it's so nice to have. I think the next place we explore as well gives out... what's it called? It gives like a windmill or something so that I can run power lines up. And that'll be so helpful. Door open. I like the artwork. It vaguely reminds me of the villagers from Minecraft. Huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I don't know why I like villager noises, I just do. If you've ever seen, I think it's called Element Animation, they do a lot of those as well. Or, I don't know why I said a lot of those as well. They do a lot of animations about Minecraft, but they've made like a whole world and given villagers personalities and things, and it leads to very entertaining situations. I think they actually got hired officially by Minecraft for some ads and things, and it's well deserved. Like the quality of their animations is just magnificent. You know, I actually did play Minecraft as one of my first games that I was streaming here. It was a solo leveling mod pack. But I got about 8 episodes in and decided to move on to something else because it just wasn't popular. No one was coming in to hang out. And to be honest, after listening to Nat's horror stories, apparently the Minecraft watchers are just among the worst types of people. So I'm not super looking forward to that happening. Of course, I always hope that if I get there and people want to watch that, you know, they're wrong. But or that she was wrong and I just get the nice ones. But I will not discount her experience. I think she's probably right about that. Because no matter how many years go by, Minecraft is still more or less the realm for children, and we just adopt it because we've been there long enough. We were there first, so we keep playing. But I do like Minecraft, and especially modded Minecraft. I think eventually I'd like to get into it again, but probably not the same mod pack. They're still on YouTube. It's just that as a combat mod pack, and especially one that's not finished, it just led to an end game full of frustrations rather than interesting things. Like, I lost, I think, 4 or 5 worlds because there was a dungeon break right next to where I had my house that I wasn't strong enough to beat. And then a level 100 boss was just coming to continually kill me, and I could do nothing about him. And that was frustrating. Did not like. 0 out of 10 experience. Would not do again. Get out of here, you stupid rat. There we go. They may be delicious, but they are a pain. That voice I just did reminds me entirely too much of a video that I saw the other day making fun of, I think, Oblivion. There's this little guy, this yellow-haired follower that was a meme for a while. And he's like, buy Azura, buy Azura, buy Azura. The grand champion. Imagine you standing here next to me. And I haven't even gotten that far in Oblivion, but it did make me giggle. I like the concept of just making him into a real life character. I think I will eventually play the Elder Scrolls games on stream as well, just because I think I can, and they are on my Steam list as things I haven't finished. But I was actually pretty thrown off of Skyrim for a while, because I played through, and I kind of accidentally stumbled upon the Dark Brotherhood questline, which, you know me, scaredy cat as I am, did not go well. I thought that was the only reasonable way to make money, so I'm having to talk to this horrible corpse thing for money all the time and go assassinate people. Didn't have a great time with that. It was not fun. I figured out later that there were other means to do it. It threw me for a while, for sure. And I think when I started trying to play Oblivion, because I have the original version, not the remake that they did, I lost interest in that pretty quickly because I wanted to make a character that could learn magic from zero, but I built a Nord with like a single magic spell to try and build up my affinity, not realizing that magic spells could fail and you'd just get no affinity as a result. So after like 20 minutes of trying this single long cooldown spell and failing every time, I was just like, man, screw this. And I gave up. But I may at some point go back. Because obviously it was interesting. A lot of people like it. And they've really been liking the redos as well. Like the new game version. I think I missed something important here. I'm pretty sure I missed something important. There should be a passcode somewhere. Oh, is it here? Scrap, scrap, plank, plank. Oh no, here's the elevator. So we're going to go back down to 0 first.
No, sir. They haven't done anything hostile. Yes. Yes, sir. I am armed. But if I may speak freely, we are able to use the water cannons if...
Huh.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Tully says shoot to wound.
Is it up here? It might be. Here it is. Large storage. Wait, what is large storage for? I'll figure it out. Emergency bridge launch. I don't know what that one is, but I'm pretty sure this is 4 and 2. Five. Oops. 1542. 1245. 5421. Okay, I'm gonna have to go look. The first time I did this, I didn't see that piece of paper there, and so I actually brute forced the code again. I remember it not being that difficult. I don't like that about myself, where I just decide, it's less work to brute force a puzzle than to figure it out. I think it's hilarious. It's just probably not the best way to do things. Let's see. Exterior Lane, Bazaar Street, Tranquil Street. This is Tranquil Street, okay. Which has some sort of thingy. I think that's the arcade that it wants me to see.
Please hold up.
Yeah, here we go. The arcade is number 2, the V arcade.
That's my key card.
So 4. I need to find the burger place on Exterior Lane. Here we go. 4-8. Scissors. So the barber shop on what street was that? Bazaar Street. Is there something on Main Street? I don't think there is. No.
Evasive behavior to
Sinclair Lane. Bazaar Street. Here we go. Four, 8, 1. Right? Yeah, 481, and then I don't know what the last one is. I think it's a 5. I'm not even sure. Oh, here we go. 4813.
where is everyone?
Easy peasy. Now see, I'd love to get some armor because I can pick up like a chest piece here, but I'd have to give up the backpack, and I don't want to do that. That's just not a good thing. But we will get this. And how many other tokens do I have? 10. So we'll put the leather body armor on. And I could get another one of those. What else? Could get food. Houseplants, paintings. I'll stick with the practical stuff. So I'm gonna get one of these, because mine's about to break. And we'll get... How much do I have? 5 left. Let's get this one. Do I have to do it again? I might. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Steak with jam? Why would you have steak with jam? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to ask. People are entitled to their tastes. I mean, in a survival situation, if you can get steak with jam, good on you. Whee! So the central saucer section that was up there just exploded off into the ocean over here. I'm pretty sure it's over here. I thought I saw it land this way. I might be wrong. I'll have to use my ship engines and go explore. There it is. A wet steak indeed. A wet steak that's still steamy. There it is. No, it's okay, it's okay. It's not wet steak, Conop. The water can't hit it. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. I'm hilarious. Y'all don't even know. Alright. So here is another member that you can play as.
You there! Get me out of this thing!
No.
Next time, I would appreciate a heads up before launching. I tried to leave when the first shots were fired. Tangaroa was doomed from the start. If you get me a ride out of here, I can offer you entrepreneurial consulting. Plus, I did some sailing in my youth, won a few championships. I'll be useful.
Max Landshoff.
You can count on me.
Alright, so there should be some things around here we can pick up.
This is my final message. Tangaroa City was built on a purely theoretical basis, using engines that had barely been tested, held together by the sweat and tears of our crew, but we were never sustainable. I should have accepted that months ago. When the rafters arrived, I could have let them starve with us, but I didn't. The only right choice was to abandon Tangaroa to the waves. Now I will stay here.
Ooh, titanium.
In the cockpit with 24 idiots who used to run the world. Don't worry. We'll pay for our sins.
I feel like that message changed. I don't remember it being that aggressive last time. There is more over here somewhere. Because I know there's at least a post-it note that's supposed to lead me to the next island, and I'm not sure where it landed. I think it's supposed to be on one of these screens. Oh, here we go. Water tank. Yay. And the note. Varuna. 6805. Okay, cool. So with that, we are done with the Snowglobe. I just gotta get back to my ship now. I think this one's closer. This is also why I made sure to go around and open all of these doors before I finished, or as soon as I got here, because I remembered I'd need access. If you went down there without having opened these doors, it is such an annoyingly long swim. It's a good thing I press all the buttons. Let's see here. Strawberry colada. I can get rid of that. Because a pina colada is pineapple and coconut, right? I think. I'm pretty sure. Which should mean that a strawberry colada should be strawberries and coconut, I imagine. Well, hello, Ryan. I am not saying your name right. It's Wary Knee on Twitch? And no, I didn't see a minus 20 floor room. But we did explore everything pretty well. Is there a minus 20 floor I'm not aware of? Because we just finished everything. We blew the lid off and got our next destination to Varuna Island. I got all of the blueprints, I'm pretty sure. Water pipe, electric purifier, water tank, large storage. I actually forgot the large storage was even there, to be honest. So if there's a water or a minus 20 floor, I did not know about it. Where are we? Don't really need that. The tank, though. 3 titanium. Ooh, is that even worth it? I don't know. Water pump, purifier. Here we go. Okay, that I didn't know. I have beaten this game a lot, and I did not know that. Let's see if... Do you think you could point me to where it is if I go back to the elevator? Because this is news to me. I didn't realize that. If this is true, it will be something I have never done before. And I would very much like to know. Plantation elevator is over here. Let's see. So there's nothing on the panel. Oh, that might not be the plantation elevator. That's over here, underneath the double buildings to the side. I think. Not there. Not there. No. No. Where are the double buildings? It'd be easier just to go through the main door, I think. Back from the underside.
Running is bad for you.
Down here. Okay, so once it gets down here, this should be the plantation elevator. And you're saying hidden button. I can get to floor -4, which is down where the plantation is. There doesn't seem to be any other button to hit. Look top left. Oh! What the hell? I thought that was just decoration. Okay, this is brand new to me. Cool. That's even an achievement. I have never been here before. Thank you very much. Elevator cassette for the jukebox, I guess? Neat. Authorized personnel only. Okay. Oh. Good thing I got my steak with jam. Suitcase here. Extra crate up there. Extra crate up here. Anything else fancy in this room? Nothing up, nothing down, nothing under. Well, cool. Either way, thank you. That was neat. And I got extra stuff. I like extra stuff. Do I have any more titanium? That's a good question. I don't know. All right. Back to the ship then. Now we can finally leave. That's so cool. I didn't know that was there. Where is Mr. Ship? You'd think I would put a little more attention into which side of this this snow globe I parked on, but I did not. It's not that one. It's not there, which means it's not that one either. I think I will probably put some effort into making that smoothie machine though, and also building some plantation boxes for the bananas. Yeah, I did. I got everything before I flooded it. Because I know about that secret room on the far side from the door to pass through. And I got that with all the titanium and stuff in there, which is nice. Yeah, that one I knew about. But this minus 20 was absolutely a new event for me. We actually spent some time in that episode, which was, I think, yesterday's, talking about how one viewer who's not here today, she lives in France. When she lived in Canada, she had bagged milk, but didn't understand, like neither her or her family understood that bagged milk actually comes in bags to go inside of a different container. So they just kind of let the milk bag flop around in the middle of the fridge. And then she was getting in trouble for not having it sealed properly or spilling milk. And that made me giggle a little bit. We had a good discussion about, no, there's actually a separate container to hold it. Only 6%, really? Oh yeah, 6.4%. That is one of the shiny achievements. What is the rarest achievement, I wonder? 0.6% have kill 50 anglerfish, which is, to be fair, pretty reasonable. Because the anglerfish are really only in the underwater city. Man, they've added new stuff. Because I do not remember, like, Artistic Collection or Former Glory. I don't remember those being in the game before. For the record, I haven't actually beaten this game yet. I got all the way up to the last area in a single player run before, long before I was streaming on Twitch. And at the time, I was doing this very silly thing where if I died in a single player world, I would reset it. 6805. And that's what happened. I didn't know how to beat the final boss area. The hyenas kept coming. And no matter how well I had prepared for that, it just didn't work out as planned. I think I'm going to have to go that way. And since I had lost all of my progress, which was so many hours at that point for like the third time in a row, I just got fed up and stopped playing for a good number of years. I think probably 2 or 3 years now. But since I'm streaming on Twitch and the goal is to get through my library, I picked it back up and we are doing what we can. This one. Just align a little bit better. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's start working on this purifier. Put these in there. I have 2 titanium ingots, so I do have enough for the purifier. The question is, even having the purifier, do I need the water tank to get the water out of it? Because I don't remember that. Oh, I have more titanium ready. I think I have exactly enough. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Circuit board should be 2 copper and some plastic. Copper. I need a little bit more. I'm going to shut this off too. I don't need to be draining that battery. I have some trash cubes too. I should stop by at a large island soon. That would be a good idea. Just all of a sudden I have all of these things that I need to do again. No tank needed. Okay, cool. Thank you for the information. Good to know. Do you like my ship-like raft, by the way? It's still in progress because I'm gathering more wood, but I didn't like just having a basic raft. I have put in so many planks to this thing. I hope you like it. Please say you do. Oh, good. Thank you. I feel validated. Five. Come on, titanium. Hurry up. It takes a long time to set up, but I think it's a fairly efficient design and it's nice. I never really understood putting a house on a raft, but building a ship seemed more fun. The open flames of these torches is kind of amusing, though. I feel like that wouldn't end well. Is like Sparta? What do you mean it's like Sparta? I'm curious if this is some sort of a joke or if you mean it's got the same kind of aesthetic as Sparta. You know what? I should probably stop on this island and get some titanium if I can. I can't wait to get the automatic anchor, man. That'll be so nice. For now, let's build this purifier first. Circuit board. Whoop! Dang it. There we go. And craft that. Hooray! Purifier it is. Now where can I put it is the question. I think I used to have a spot for it and now I don't remember. Whoop! Before Grace gets me. There we go. There we go, that's why. Oh, so it's not Sparta, it's Spartan. I got you, I got you. That was the difference, because I was like, it's Sparta? Like the movie? This is Sparta! You kicking your teammates off your raft? Like, what's going on here? Can I not? I'm kind of... Oh, no, I can't put it there. Okay, so I've got that. Let me do the tank first. Because I do have enough to make the water tank. Which is 5 rope, 10 planks, and 30 plastic. I hope you realize that wasn't me being a jerk about you using that word, by the way. I honestly didn't get it for a second. I always feel bad whenever I don't understand something and have to restate it. But I promise it was not meant to be a butthead. I wasn't making fun of you or being mean. Don't hate me, I'm sorry. Water in, water out. I think if I put it here, this will be better. Maybe. I'm gonna put it there for now, because I think I can still pick it up and move it. Yeah, I can. Good. And I need water pipes. Which is just some scrap. So... I'll put you here. Like this. Can I not build up any higher than that? What's going on? Oh, I ran out of pipes, that's why. I'm not smart sometimes. It's plastic. Stones. Actually, let me put the stones in. Good. Here? Here we go. Yeah, that fixed it. Oh, that's out. I don't need out, I need in. Maybe I should put this on the other side of the raft. Yeah. Based on how I do things, I'm gonna put this on the other side. Except that's kind of dumb. Maybe I'll put it here instead. No, that's going to be dumb too. I did not think this through. In and out. So, I guess maybe if I put it here? Eh, you know what? It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll do it this way. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll do. It'll do. Or maybe if I can put it here, because I was thinking about doing that. So if I get rid of this top section, can I put the purifier here? I cannot. I think I'd have to remove the anchor for it. Okay. Then you can go there. And let's reinforce this. Metal ingot and 2 nails. I have 1 ingot and 2 nails. Good. Now, Grace shouldn't be able to destroy that. And where's the output for this? Here it is. Oh no. Oh no! I can't place it over that. Okay. That's fine. We'll still make it work. We'll still make it work. Maybe this way? I can't put it there. I can't put it there. I think I just can't put it there because of this piece of raft though. So let's maybe get rid of this. And then... Oop. Don't eat me, Grace. There we go. Yeah, okay, that'll work. And I should be able to do this now. Except it didn't work very well. Okay. Damn it. It was not my smartest idea to put that there, but I'm trying. I'm doing what I can to make up for it. 1, 2, and the metal ingot. There we go. And I think this should finally be far enough out. There we go. And I gotta go up to finish connecting it. So why can't I... Huh. Why can't I put this here? Ugh. We're gonna try roof tile and hope that gives it like something to hang on to. There we go, that worked. And then can it maintain if I take this away? It can, good, hooray. And then I'm pretty sure they put this here so that it wouldn't get connected that way. So thank goodness for that. Only question is, can I still make it connect over top? I should be able to. It'll just run a little higher. Oops. It's always difficult getting pipe logistics running in games. Not awful, just, you know, a little more difficult. I remember playing with the 3-point impossible puzzle for a while, where you have 3 points that need to get to 3 other points, but all 3 need to connect. And it's actually impossible to do it without overlapping at least one of the lines in 3-dimensional space. You cannot do it in a 2-dimensional form. And I spent more time than I'd care to admit trying to prove that theory wrong. In the end, I never did, but I did try. It was entertaining for a good couple of hours, though, at least. I need more scrap for water. But for now, let's put the... I think there's a battery I can connect here. I think. Yeah, right at the top there. Okay. So let me grab one of these. And we'll put you in here. Perfect. I don't need this anymore. And I think I actually have some grass and things. Oh, a sprinkler. That's what I needed. Sprinkler, sprinkler, sprinkler. Where are you? Circuit board, scrap, plastic. I'm going to cook up some more copper then. Because I will need to put some in for the sprinkler head. And it never hurts to have ingots just ready to go. That's why I have 6 furnaces after all. Alright, I have more fuel. Let's put this away too. Perfect. Sorry, 1 second. I just got a text message. Okay. Excuse me. Alright. What was I doing? I need to go onto this island. I'm looking for treasure. I'll throw you in there for now. And I put the metal detector over here. Oh, I didn't even realize I found a shovel. That's cool. That will bother me if it's not here. I still have enough iron ingots. I'm not going to bother jumping off the island to gather more. But the titanium is something I'm going to need for the auto anchor. Here we go. Oh, it's just plastic. That sucks. Oh well. All right. We shall raise anchor and continue on our merry way. And of course I gotta back up first. Thankfully it's much easier to do that with the engine controls. Alright, and I gotta get back on track towards this island. Or I think Varuna might actually be the underwater city. If I recall correctly, this was the start of Chapter 3. So sorry about that. I bumped my mic stand. If I remember correctly, Chapter 3 Islands, or the final chapter. I am not what you would call a professional streamer, so if you're not aware, I have a very makeshift mic stand. I fabricated it out of some aluminum that I went to the store and bought. So it's just a long piece of aluminum folded over on top of two other pieces of aluminum that I cut into a square, and then cut out some little slots for the legs of my mic to fit in, and then held onto my desk with a clamp. And all electrical taped together to try and prevent damage to the fake wood top of my desk. It works. You want to talk Spartan, that's definitely Spartan. It's functional over form, to be damn sure. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. I gotta put the rest of that railing up. Oh, that's so nice. It is so nice not having to refill these every time. Oh my goodness. How far away are we? 900 meters. Not bad. This battery is almost dead, but I'm going to wait a little bit before I replace it. Let's do some organizing for now. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff in here. Let me make my juicer. Vine Goose circuit board. Because I haven't made a juicer yet, and I should. Let's make sure these are full. Because until I get to Celine, I don't have the electric furnace. I should probably get some more soup cooking too. I do have enough stuff for that. I don't have any bowls ready though. I'll have to make some. Can put the meat in there though. There's no real reason to have that just sitting loose. 1, 2, 3. I'll get some grilling though. That'll be good for when I'm exploring. Explosive powder, I don't really have a place for that yet. I'll take this out because that doesn't need to be there. The bananas can go in here. Fits in a large crop plot. Did I not get any... I didn't get any strawberry seeds. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, we're good. Never mind. We're okay. And... there's that last copper ingot. Good, good. Did I put the strawberries in though? I did not. I don't think seagulls will eat from large plots, right? They only eat out the small ones? I think. I actually don't remember, which is a real problem. Yeah, this is too big. Okay. 6 nails. Uh-oh. Eat the seagulls. I would if I could, to be honest. They're just really hard to kill. You'd think they could at least give me eggs if I give them a place to roost, but they don't. The butts. Oh, I think we're coming into position. Yep, about 400 meters out. That means it's finally loading, which is good. Do I have anything else I need to research in here? Dirt. I do not. That's the only thing I need for the grass plot is dirt? Ugh. Oh well, net canister. Good healing salve requires egg, which comes from dodos, not from seagulls. There we go. Okay, Conop, we're coming up on a new environment. Just be sure you don't crane your neck looking up. Because it's a giant crane. I'm hilarious. You don't even know. No! Connor, please. Come back. It was such a good pun. Having said that, though, I think once we're in range of this, it's getting a little hard to breathe again, so I'm going to have to take a break. Which means we'll get in range of this city, and I'll take a quick peek underwater so you can see that there is more there, because it's pretty cool. A little bit of a teaser for next episode, as it were. But I'm going to stop playing for today, and then pick up again next weekend. If you're new here or you're interested in what I'm doing, during the week, if you check my schedule, it should be listed for the times that I'm doing things. But I've started playing Blueprints, so Monday to Friday for 2 hours each day. That's kind of the flagship series. And the weekends is where I use for these gathering games rather than during the weekdays. Because weekends are usually slow. People are out doing things, and that's cool. So I play an equally slow game just to chill out and relax. And that's what this is. I'm going to move a little bit this way so we don't crash in there. Good. Turn off the engines, drop the anchor. Ooh, I got real close to this, my goodness. Anyway, if we go under, you can see there are actually things down here that we'll need to go explore underwater. And on top of that, there is also a boss battle. With a different shark that is not Grace. So that'll be fun too. It's actually a really interesting fight that I like quite a bit. It's just hard to do. But for now, I think we're going to call an end to that episode. Yep. Cliffhanger indeed. But don't call me Cliff. And I will hopefully see you guys next time. Thank you again. I hope if you're new here, you decide to follow and come back and hang out. Thank you again, Neon, for helping out with that floor -20. Never knew that was there. Let's see. Saved on stream, so we're good for sure. I guess he left, so Connor, I will just say goodnight to you. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.